What's up, everybody? This is DJ Lionhead, and this is the Support Cha Boi Podcast.
Hey.
Man, we got a great guest. I should say guest today. I know individually these artists together from way back. And they were great as solo artists, I believe. And the fact that they actually decided to come together, man, that's just a 2-for-1 deal. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's the fact that you have two great artists who are really putting work together, and I think they also write songs for people too. Oh man.
Yes, sir.
If you don't know these two, you should look into their music. It's great. Listen to how they write their songs. It's great. They are the only Lyrical Minds.
Hey, we appreciate that. We appreciate that introduction, brother. That was big,
here,
man.
The fellow we got here is Cali Creole. We go way back, man. He's been to one of my shows and stuff.
Yeah.
And of course, we have Money T. So many people in Sac know Money T, y'all. I know y'all do. How you guys been today?
Man, life is good, brother. We here. We here hanging out with you. Good company, good people.
Yeah.
You know, God trying to some heat down on us today. You know, we just try to survive the heat. But life is good.
It is
man.
hot out there.
Breathing in and out, so everything is good.
It is.
For those out there who I mentioned a second ago in the intro, that these guys are not only song writers for themselves, they songwrite for other people. Is that correct?
Yeah. Take that away, sis. Let them know about that.
Yeah, please let us know, Money T.
We are the writers organization, and a derivative of that is Write Me One. So our motto is, if you or someone
anybody you know needs a hit song, hit us up and let us write you one.
Okay.
So yes, we do songwriting of all genres, hit songs of what we do is it's all organic. Money T, my sister, makes the beats for our record label Dirty Royalty. We are co-founders of Dirty Royalty Music Group.
Yes.
And we also, man, we get down. It's any genre, go ahead and name it. Might just mess around and make you famous. Yeah.
You know?
Feel me?
I got a question about that real quick too. But let's just before I get to that, for those people like, hey, well, how come we ain't got the mask? How come we ain't between them? Like you always will. I just ordered a new mask. So next week you'll see me with a mask. But right now, I want to get to this question about you guys writing songs.
Yes, sir.
So I'm about to throw y'all off. But you want to know what y'all think about this question, all right?
Okay. Shoot.
So you get you go to a studio and you guys are doing a song. You guys are writing songs for people.
Okay.
An agent comes by and he asks you guys, hey, I need you guys to write a song. It's for a very, very big artist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're like, oh, okay, so what are we doing? Who's the artist? The artist is Drake.
Okay.
Now he already has a hook. He already has a song premise, but he wants you guys to write the lyrics to it.
Okay.
Now, you guys are probably questioning, what's the hook? What's the song premise? Before we get to that, he tells you.
I can tell this gonna be crazy.
What I'm going to offer you is $65,000 a piece, plus 2% each of the DSPs. That's Spotify, iTunes, all that of the song.
2%.
2%.
And we're writing it.
Yes.
That's
okay. So you get 60,000, 2% of the DSPs, and 1% of the songwriting.
No, I don't think I would pick that.
He has more to it. So if the song goes platinum, he will up your percentage to 15% of the songwriting.
From an opportunity perspective, as
15%
of songwriting,
from an opportunity,
2% of all DSPs, not just Spotify. All of them.
We would do that because he's Drake, and if we wrote a hit song for Drake, it would
that creates more opportunities from other people in the industry, right?
Mm-hmm.
But typically, we all know. I don't know if people do know, but songwriters are very valuable, man.
Right. That's why he's willing to pay you so much up front. And
he's Drake, so those numbers he probably wouldn't just. So I would say, yeah.
Okay. So he says, okay, and he continues to say, if you go ahead and sign on the dotted line, here is the song premise and the song idea. The song is called "I Want to Take You to the Prom." I want you to make a age ain't nothing but a number type of song.
Man,
will you take the deal?
That'd be a hard pass for me.
Oh, it's about him.
It's about
him wanting to be with the younger.
I want to take you to the prom. I want to take you to the prom. That'd be a hard.
Age ain't nothing but a number type of song.
That'd be a hard pass for me.
I have to pass.
I mean, my moral
65,000 a piece.
Yeah. I mean, money comes and goes. My moral fiber got to stay intact, man. You know what I mean?
You know what?
My moral fiber wouldn't allow it.
The money sounds good and the opportunity with Drake, but I'm also from Compton, California, so they not like us.
Okay. No, but real talk. Honestly, money comes and goes, man, and like your heart and having to look yourself in the mirror every day. You know. Having to look yourself in the mirror every day after making a song called "Take You to the Prom" for
and I have a 19
for anybody, and I got a 16-year-old son, man. I'm you know,
I have a 19-year-old daughter. So.
Morally conflicted with that one, brother.
Yeah, 65,000 is nice,
man. Take you to the prom.
But you got to look yourself in the mirror, man.
Exactly,
straight up and down.
So there's another thing I want to go ahead and use another segment I have, and so many.
Man, you started off with a banger of a question on that one, brother.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
Hey, if I had the little the DJ thing in front of me, I'd have given you that. That's the one right there.
Okay. So here's some questions I had that I have. Yeah, you know what? Let's do what's your preference? I love this episode. This session is called "What's Your Preference?" I love this. So, this is mostly about you guys performing when you're on stage, and also about your writing process. It'll be one or the other. So, Lyrical Minds, what's your preference when you're on stage? Wireless mics or corded mics?
Wireless mics, as long as they're good quality. Because if it's a bad quality wireless mic, I'd prefer a wired mic.
But I'd say wireless as well. Allows me the freedom to navigate to the crowd and, you know, touch the crowd and make sure we interacting and holding the hand and get your hands up and make sure you know, navigating through the crowd. We do that often when we perform, and a wired mic just wouldn't allow us to get out there like that and be with the people.
But let's be clear. If the wireless is trash,
right,
I'll take a wired mic all day long.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let me check this one here. Okay. Number 2. This is about your songwriting process.
Okay.
What's your preference? Write your song lyrics on a pen and paper.
Okay. Oh man,
what's your preference?
I'm gonna start this one off. So, what do I do more often now? What do we do more often now?
Yes.
Speak for yourself, buddy. Speak for yourself.
So, I would say I write more on a pen and paper. It's just I mean,
that's no cap.
When I was young, I used to take my lunch bag, you know, when we had the packed lunches and stuff, and I'd grab a pen or a pencil and whatever I could find, and I'd write on that paper bag that my lunch was in, man. And so that's organic to me. That's how I started off with songwriting, and so it's a feeling, it's a vibe for me in terms of like how the words come out are different compared to just writing on that bag. I feel like it's more heartfelt, it's more authentic. It allows me to take it back to where I started in terms of songwriting. So I definitely have to say anything with pencil, paper, pen, I'm with it.
And you still do that today?
To this day. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll usually go to like a Dollar Tree or something and get him 10 pads because he does like to keep it on. I mean, I have pads of his at the house. They're full.
Full of man. Yeah.
But me?
Yeah, you.
I started like a business off of my BlackBerry. I hope I'm not dating myself, but so I'm a techie. I'm a lightweight nerd. So I prefer. And I use this app. I'm gonna go unplug them. It's called Evernote. And I have, probably like maybe near 1,000 songs.
Yeah.
You have to share that app with me
in my phone. So.
Okay.
Yeah, man. And so, and she'll even ask me questions like, "Brother, you're writing it down on a pen and paper.
What if you lose
and then but then you're transferring it to the phone to for studio purposes because it's a mess when I'm done writing on that pen and paper. It looks chicken scratch all over the place, and it's a lyric over here and over here.
What's it look like?
It looks like when a teacher has edited your paper. It's like PP this. What is that? He has his own like little. This is where your breaths are. This is where I'm like, okay, whatever works for you. You know what I mean?
But then after I write it down and after I get that flow and that feeling, then I put it on the phone. So it's like double the work, but I still got to have that feeling when I'm writing on a pen and paper. So.
Okay. Let's go with number 3.
Okay.
What's your preference for your own songs? Not for songwriting, but for your own song. 16 bars, 12.
Oh, that's a hard question. Dang, that's a good question, brother.
That's evolved.
Yeah.
What do you do today?
We're learning that people, their attention spans are different.
Mm-hmm.
So traditionally it was like 16 bars, 8 bar hook, 16 bar, 3 16s, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now it's much more of a vibe, and time is of the essence, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to get them to their part, whether it be a run or just their part, and get them there quick because you'll lose people nowadays. Nowadays, people are doing 12. I've even heard some 8s. It's just crazy. There's not like a real format to it. It's just like keep it under 2.5 minutes type of situation. So it has evolved to where we're not as structured as we used to be, and it's much more feeling, which I like a lot better.
Let's go with the performance situation.
Okay.
Now this one is this one's a little too wide. Should I go with it anyway?
Yeah, go ahead, brother. I'll let you get the 2 wide.
Yeah, okay. This more. This may be actually for him.
All right.
Okay.
He's a little bit wilder than me.
Okay. Cali Creole. When you're on stage, what's your preference? The ladies in the front throw bras or panties?
I would have to say I'd have to say bras.
Okay.
For real.
I would have to say bras. I don't want
the panties might have you in a situation.
I don't want no taint hitting my forehead, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'd have to say a bra.
Okay.
And it's slightly more classy. So I want a classy lady. So I'd have to say a bra.
Okay.
Not somebody that's just taking their drawers off.
No, man.
And slingshotting that thing.
Well, I can ask you this too. If the ladies are loving you that kind of way, which would you prefer them to throw?
Oh, the ladies love me, but I don't want any of those. You know what I'm saying? Keep both of them.
So if you get a combination of both,
I'm choosing the bra.
Okay.
Yeah.
But because I feel like the bra is a little less foul.
Right.
Potentially.
That's what I'm saying.
Potentially.
Right.
Then, the thong. You feel me? Like, keep that. Keep that. If you had to come up out of that, I don't even want to know why.
if you were at a Lyrical Minds show.
Yeah.
And you toss them panties on stage.
And they've been drinking, right?
So, I've been drinking. They
might have lost control of their urinary function.
Man, I'm just saying.
It's a lot. No.
Great question, brother. Great question.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and
you want to roll.
Translate I'll go ahead and transition to what you just said about them drinking. So, Lyrical Minds, what's your preference? That your crowd be 80% drunk or 80% high?
High.
High
all the way. I ain't seen too many people do. They chill out more when they get high. Drunk ain't shit, man. You feel me?
You want to say, bro. You're like, man, don't do that.
Drunk will cause a riot, right? Mm-hmm. I ain't never seen nobody high. It's like, bro.
Yeah, high will be it's a vibe, right? Yeah. But yeah, high folks just vibe out with you, like, okay, I feel y'all. It's a vibe.
Pass the blunt, you know?
Yeah.
They're not like, I want to fight if they've been drinking brown liquor.
Mosh pit.
Lyrical Minds, I hate you.
Like, dang, brother. Have several seats. Yeah.
Okay. So, this is one about your writing process.
Okay.
Lyrical Minds, what's your preference? Punch in or full take when you record?
I'd say verses punch in, choruses full take. I'd say that's kind of.
I'm a perfectionist in the booth, so if it's not right,
it's not right.
You can't get it right, then you got to punch it.
And sometimes, and I'll tell anybody who'll listen, I think the max amount of punches I've done is 73. I thought it was right after 4. She was like, "That ain't it. That ain't it."
Sort of like Joe Jackson.
That ain't it. And so
in the booth, it's real personal. You know what I mean? So if I got to put my name behind it, it has to be right.
Okay.
And since we family, she can do that, you know. And I've learned over the years since we was knee high to a grasshopper, I was always like, no, that's right. That's right. And when I started listening to her and understanding that her ear is like unlike anybody else's I've ever heard before, and that she brings out the best in me, and I started to look at things a little bit differently, I understood her genius. Straight up and down, I understood her genius, and I was like, okay, she's not going to allow me to fail. Yeah. And so if it takes 8 bars here and all 8 bars of those sounded perfect, then she's going to let that ride. If it didn't, then we're going to be punching all night. And that's the sessions where she's on some Joe Jackson shit, right? But some of them sessions, it's like, bro, you did that on 2 takes.
Some of them are just right. What I've heard over the years is that it's really tough to record with me, but
you were Dr. Dre, huh?
But the
straight
outcome,
up and down, they call her the female Dre.
The outcome, people love it. I've had like grown people really breaking down in the booth, but when they hear what the outcome is, they always want to come back. So it's like no one wants a yes man. If you want a yes man in the booth, then maybe it's not the right
quality's going to suffer.
Yeah. So you gotta even ask Ghetto D, because I mean I wrote him pretty hard.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it made him a better artist.
Yeah.
I work with him too.
Yeah, he definitely has told me like that. It was tough, but I wish somebody was doing that. You know?
I've not seen anybody for the first time step into the Dirty Royalty studio that left comfortable. You know what I mean? That left without like, God, I feel like I'm drained. You know what I mean? I feel I have no energy left.
Tired.
Yeah. Sweating. It's a sweat box in there. It's like, and then they just come out and they're just like, damn, I never had an experience like this before. And I'm not saying that because it's our label. I'm saying that because to her point, if we're going to put our name behind it, it's got to be special. It's got to be right. It can't be average. It can't even be good. It has to be whatever the max potential you have inside your body. Behind that microphone, we're going to get that out of you.
It's got to be that.
Straight up and down.
Okay. So here goes the last question of the What's Your Preference segment, which is what's your preference when you get offered to perform? Open mic or pay to perform?
I guess it's going to depend. Pay to perform is always nice, right? But it depends on the opportunity.
Yeah.
If the opportunity is grand and there's no money, sometimes money isn't everything.
Right.
I feel like I've received so many more opportunities off of those free shows where return business, either on the beat front on the writing front. So it just all, in the end, I got paid. You see what I'm saying? So it really depends on the opportunity.
Okay. All right. So, one question I'm going to ask you, because I mentioned it before. You guys were solo artists before.
Yes.
And you were great then.
Thank you, brother.
Still great now.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
You didn't have to, but what made you guys work together?
I've never had somebody that I worked with, and this is in my adult life, once I became pretty familiar with the craft, right? Once I spent the 10,000 hours, right? After the 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
She saw that from childhood up, right? So, but past the 10,000 hours, I never had somebody be like, and say anything other than like, "Oh, that's dope, man." And I say that with all humility. I'm not playing, like, because people are like, "Man, you're pretty dope," or "Man, I really like that. I really appreciate that song." And my sister was the only one that was like, "You can improve on this aspect, that aspect, and then and you're good, but you have the potential to be great," right? So I don't want a yes man, right? I want the person that's going to keep it a buck and be like, you my brother, are you're an 8.5, and you could be a 10 if you continue to push. And I've never had anybody that cared as much as I care about my music as they do. I mean, she cares as much about our success, my success. I care as much about her success individually and together as, like, man, we're each other's foundation, rock. And who else could I do it with other than the person that I would go, like, the ship could be sinking and I'm on board. And if that's who's next to me, that's what I'm rocking with. From a talent perspective, I've never met a Money T. She's a jack of all trades, right? I've never known anybody that is like that, right?
Yeah.
Happens to be my sister. So you know what I mean? I've never met somebody that's like a Money T. Does that make sense? And so
yeah, it does.
And she can do it all. And so I'm rocking. We rocking. So
I've never met anybody that's like my brother either. I told him, I said, "Boy, you're gonna sing. We stop paying for these hooks." And look at him now.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people say, "I didn't know he could rap," and that's the crazy part. I have people that say he's my favorite singer, but then there's people that say he's my favorite rapper.
Oh damn.
And that's a trip.
Hey,
that's a trip.
2 for 1.
That's a trip.
2 for 1. Okay,
that's crazy.
Well, so I love your album. I love what I heard. Of course, we talked a little bit offline about what my favorite song was, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay,
but
no question.
For those of you guys who don't know about Lyrical Minds' new album, they got a new album called Love at the Gas Station, out now on all streaming platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Apple, of course, Tidal, Apple, whatever you use, it's there now. You can go ahead and check it out. But you're like, I want to hear the music first before I go start doing that song. Let's go with something fun.
Okay.
Let's go with some real fun. This one is one of our favorite segments here. It's one of the more popular segments that we have on the Support Cha Boi Podcast. This one is called Dream Collab, Wild Collab.
Okay.
Let's just say, I'll put this in manifestation, that Love at the Gas Station goes platinum.
Okay.
To the point where everybody in the US and the world start making TikToks. It's going crazy.
Right.
It gets to the point where mainstream artists want to be on the remix of Love at the Gas Station. Let me put a verse on that.
Okay.
Because they love it so much. So I'm going to go with your dream collaborations, and they're going to give you 2 emails, right? They go on your Facebook, find Lyrical Minds. Oh, here they go. What's the email? Boom. They want to contact you to get on that song. They want to be on the remix because they know what's going on the radio. So we're gonna go with the dream collaboration. You get two people to choose from. You let us know which one you would choose. Then we're gonna go with a wild collaboration. Okay. And you let us know those two you would choose.
Okay. Let's go.
First email. They say, "Oh my God, I can't believe that Love at the Gas Station is so dope. I got to get on that. Let me get a verse on that. For the remix. Let me get a verse." What do you think? Lyrical Minds E40.
Ooh.
On Love at the Gas Station?
Yes.
Pass.
Okay. Second person wants to get on the mic. Hey, look, I think I can make this thing go global the way I do things. Okay. So, what y'all think? Lyrical Minds and Jay-Z. Which email are you answering?
Man, honestly, I could hear an R&B collaboration on Love at the Gas Station.
But if they just want to rap on it.
They just want to spit on it?
Yep.
I'm going with Jay-Z only because I feel like he has the people that could actually make it work. I love E40. Let's not ever play them games, right?
Let's be clear. E40 is my favorite artist in hip hop of all time.
Right.
So, I mean, let's be clear with that. Love at the Gas Station, though.
I would choose Jay-Z because he could have a Rihanna or even his wife or somebody make that. But you've heard Jay-Z on some slower songs like that. Put the verse on there. I just think it would make the record what it needed to be. Now we have one like I Say Hella or something that I would definitely choose if we're the same envelope on that particular song. I would choose a 40. Before Love at the Gas Station, it would be Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. Okay. So now we're gonna go with the wild collaboration.
Okay.
These are artists who are famous, but you had no idea they wanted to be on this song.
Okay. So
you get the first email. Like, oh my God, I would love to be on this song. Man, y'all gotta let me get on there. This is gonna be dope. People know I rap, but not really. But they know I rap. I can see it now. Lyrical Minds, Love at the Gas Station. Remix featuring Marky Mark.
Who's the other person?
Marky Mark. The first
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, Marky Mark?
Yes. That's the first email. Second person, he said, "Hey,
that is a wild collab, right? That's a wild collab, bro."
And he tell you next person they say, "I want to do a song with you, but I actually want to try to harmonize with you guys on the singing. I've done a song before, and you probably heard it, maybe haven't, but I'm trying to get back into music, and I would love to do this. If we can make this happen, Lyrical Minds." And Paris Hilton.
Ooh.
I'm probably going with Paris Hilton.
I go with Paris Hilton.
You know why? Because we can make her do what it do. We're going to write her verse in there.
Man.
What if she wants to write her own?
Well, we're going to have to... She could write her own, but we would just have to go and edit it.
We're gonna have to make some tweaks to that thing. Yeah.
We're gonna make you that one. This gonna be that one for you, okay?
Trust us. That one.
People gonna be coming to you asking you to jump on their album.
Lyrical Minds and Paris Hilton.
There you go.
I think I found love at the.
Take it away, Paris.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Hey, that would be a whole vibe anyway.
That would be
just be a whole vibe anyway. We've been staying at the Hiltons for free. You know what I mean?
Now I'll give you.
It's good.
But I'll give you a bonus one just for free. If I got to pick the artist to be on Love at the Gas Station for a remix, that would be Mr. Usher Raymond.
Usher Raymond. Okay.
Yeah. Only if. You know what I'm saying? Only if. Who do you think I'm gonna say? If Kehlani would jump on there with him?
Oh man,
that would be. I would love to see Love at the Gas Station done that way.
Oh man. Okay. So, let me get back to this. That's another question I have to ask you guys. The city you're officially from. What is it?
Compton, California.
Okay, and the city you're actually from?
San Jose, California.
All right. So, this question I have to ask because it's very important, and I think I may have asked this before, but I love this question. So, Lyrical Minds, do you think you can build a strong fan base without anybody fucking with you in your own hometown?
Absolutely.
Okay. And you think so?
I think it's a bigger deal for people that are only seeking hip hop recognition. Our music transcends hip hop. If you can make a hit, don't nobody care where you're from. Can you make a hit or can't you? You know what I mean?
There you go.
Little bits of influence are going to come out from your city in everything that you do. You're going to sprinkle your city throughout your entire, through everything you do. But if we making somebody a country song, they don't give a damn if we're from San Jose or Compton. They say, can you make a country song?
That's true.
If they ask us to make a rock song, they don't give a damn if you're from San Jose or Compton. They want you to make a rock song, right? So your talent transcends when you are focused on multi-genre, which we are.
I actually think people from your hometown don't show you love until you go somewhere else and make it.
That is so true. That is so true. It's like, oh, yo, you blowing up? Oh, let me go. You know, I used to know her back in the day.
Because I took a hiatus from Sacramento. I went to the A, tough. To the A in Florida, and I did some big things. When I came back, everybody wanted to work with me. Same people who wasn't checking for me before. So I'm like, okay, what changed? I'm still me.
You had that Mike Jones effect. Now they own me.
You know
what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. And music is hurtful too. I think it's one of the most hurtful careers. I mean, you love it, the passion is there, but you get a lot of heartbreaks in music. You know what I mean? So it's just, I think that, for example, people in Oklahoma, I went to Japan. I got off the plane. Japan showed me love. I never had that love anywhere else. Where you come off the plane, they're saying your name, Money T, Money T, Money T.
Man,
I never experienced that in California. So I would say it definitely, either your hometown's gonna love you when you pass away, or when you make it somewhere. You make it somewhere else.
But in the meantime,
in between time, if you need a song, hit us up.
There you go. Okay, so let's say from the album Love at the Gas Station, out now on all streaming platforms. Make sure y'all cop that. Stream that like a motherfucker.
Yes.
Let's just say the title of the song, the main song, Love at the Gas Station, goes platinum again. Like I said, put that in manifestation.
Yeah, do that.
Happens.
Appreciate you.
Throw that out there.
But what if it gets so big that that's the only song they bump?
Impossible.
The question is...
Impossible. Go ahead.
The question is, would you feel comfortable being a one-hit wonder if that's the only song that's on the radio?
No. I will answer that definitively, no. And the reason why is because I feel we have too much to offer music. I feel like we are so multifaceted that it can't just be one that people hear for the rest of their life. When you are a songwriter, like an artist, if you go artist mode and it just happens to be like a one-hit wonder because that's when people gravitated to so much, and that's different than being songwriters. But our platform, all we do is, one of the main things we do is songwriting, and so I would not be comfortable with just being a one-hit wonder. How about you, sis?
I don't think I would be comfortable with being a one-hit wonder, but to me, it's more like I just want the people to hear. I don't really care. I don't really care about, like, if it's not your favorite, because there's what I've learned in music is what one person thinks is trash, the next person is like, that is my one. And so I just want the world to hear these thoughts that come out of my head. Hear songwriting for me is either living vicariously through other people and just writing these stories down that have touched me, or that I feel are amazing, or that I feel are just the worst. Like, country music is my favorite because of stories. You know what I mean? You live over there in the trailer, but I know what you're talking about. I know that feeling. I felt that. I can relate to it even though we're not the same. So I just want to be heard. So one hit wonder, I wouldn't be mad at it, right?
Right.
But I would still want them to hear.
Right. So you wouldn't feel uncomfortable if like you released a new album after this, right?
And they still were on the Love at the Gas Station.
You over there doing a whole R&B song, right? And they're like, Love at the Gas Station.
You know what? Honestly, Love at the Gas Station is doing that right now. People have told me, "Oh, that's the best song you've ever written." I'm just like, okay, you haven't heard the rest, but okay, you love at the Gas Station. We were just on Hennessy and Doe, the Unknown show, the podcast show, Top Shelf Radio, and he said it out there too. He's like, this song cool, but Love at the Gas Station, that's my one. So we hear that a lot about that song now, and it's great because how that idea came about, it was just super dope. You know, Love at the Gas Station is supposed to be an R&B album mixed with a hip hop, like, because we're gassing. So Love at the Gas Station, and it just morphed into that. So it's like, it's one of those albums that people love. So it'd be great if that was a one hit wonder. I think my only thing would be is that I would want you to hear. I would want you to hear more.
The rest of it. And honestly, I love that perspective, sis, because, you know, I'm an artist. I'm sensitive about my shit, right?
You know,
but man, what a blessing it would be
to even have a one hit wonder. You know,
the world hear one of your songs and embrace it in that way, right?
To even be a one hit wonder, right? Because I know people eating Hakuna Matata, you know.
Yeah.
Eating off that for
he is seriously eating off
forever.
Yeah. They offered him $1 million.
His mom was gamed up though.
Yeah, she was.
Her business acumen was right.
Give me the percentage.
Exactly. So I mean, so I wouldn't be mad at it. I would still want. I'll probably be like, hey, you like that one? Check this one out.
And I want to make sure I didn't. I want to make sure I didn't block my blessings by saying no. Because God, if that's your plan, I accept that.
Gotcha. Okay, so the transition to that song, I have more questions, but I want to get into one of my favorite songs.
Oh, okay.
You want to talk about? You want to let them know what that song is?
No question.
Promise you'll never have to question.
So I'm playing a song from the album Love at the Gas Station. You know, even though I like this, you guys can take the time after the podcast to go stream it now on your favorite DSPs, meaning your favorite streaming sites like Spotify, Apple, Tidal. I like Tidal, but that's just me.
Or they can pull up. You know, we're going on tour. Shout out to Poetic.
Before we get to anything, let's talk about that.
Shout out to Poetic. A lot of you may already know Poetic because she went to college out here in Sacramento. She's from San Diego, but I started following her many years ago because I thought she was dope. I saw my work ethic in her, and that's hard to see. She's a go-getter. She's a teacher. She's a graphic designer. She shoots videos. She's a dope MC and a poet. She can sing. She's just dope, and she's doing this tour that starts tomorrow in Santa Rosa. The PS I Love Me tour. Go get your tickets. We're gonna be in Santa Rosa on Friday. We're gonna be in Sacramento on Saturday
doing 2 shows.
Where can we get these tickets?
Go to poeticuniversity.com, and Poetic spelled with 2 I's, so it's POETIIC university.com, and just go ahead and click on events, and all the tour events are there. Santa Rosa show is going to be lit. I don't even know if you can still get tickets. Try.
Give it a shot.
But it's going to be poetic. It's going to be Lyrical Minds. It's going to be diverse. It's going to be a really big lineup. So
isn't A-Pain going to be on there?
A-Pain, yeah. Shout out to A-Pain. She's gonna be on there too.
Shout out Poetic. Let me ask y'all a question. I haven't asked her yet. Do you think she'll be able to do this podcast? You think she's down to do it?
Tap in. She's
very cool people, and I'll put it in her ear.
Oh, thank you.
Definitely put it in her ear.
Appreciate that, man.
Hey.
But so y'all got these shows going on. Y'all make sure you go ahead and check these shows out. I want to try to pull up to the Saturday one. I'm going to see if I can
that was going to be 3400 Broadway. At 4:00 we hit the stage. 3400 Broadway.
Shout out to Tristan Johnson.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And in the Guild Theater, and the organization. What's the organization? Hope. I think it's Hope organization.
Brother, you're doing your thing, but
Juneteenth. thank you for the opportunity. We went out there and rocked their show, and they gave us an opportunity to do Juneteenth, which, Kaiser's sponsoring it. UC Davis. It's going to be a big show. 102.5 is out there doing the DJing. And so we're going to open that thing up. And then we're going to be back at, what's 12?
Del Paso Boulevard, 13. I'll look up the address, but it's going to be Del Paso Boulevard for the big event out there. And we're going to hit the stage at about 10 o'clock. That's the second show on the second stop of the tour, of the PS I Love Me tour. Come out there, man. We got some merch for you. They're going to have poets out there. It's going to be a really, really dope show. And then if you can go to the Southland with us, we'll be in San Diego and LA out there too. So just shout out to Poetic, man, for lacing this up. She's been pivotal, man. The new edition of her Poetic University came out, and the Lyrical Minds are in that too. So check it out.
Yes, check that out, y'all. If I was let's just say I'm a starting rapper.
Okay.
But I just started out, but I like Lyrical Minds style. I don't want to bite them, but I like the way they do things. So I know my lyrics suck, but y'all's is dope.
Right.
After seeing this podcast, how will I get in contact with y'all to help me with my writing?
Oh yeah, so you can. We're everywhere. So if you're on social media, it's write.me.one. YouTube is Write Me One TV. Just Google Write Me One.
Write Me One.
And you will find us. And we have our song out right now called Write Me One. And it's actually not out on the DSPs, but we're performing it. And it says, for the right price, get both pins moving. You understand me?
There you go. The tagline.
It's easy. Yeah. All you got to do is hit us up.
Okay. So is there a won't do when it comes to songwriting? Like, say, for example, let's say I'm a rapper, but I also do country. But I don't know how to write country, but I want somebody to write me something.
No, that's what we pride ourselves. We're a multi-genre songwriting collective.
Okay.
We write hit songs. It doesn't matter the genre.
Yep.
Love it. Hit songs over here. The new hit spill over here I'm talking about. There's two things I want to talk to you guys about. First of all, I would love to have you guys do a live show on Late Night with Lionhead.
Sure.
And we'll talk about that.
Line it up.
We'll line that up. They're going to love that. The fact that you guys will be performing live and it'll be in front of TikTok and Instagram at the same time. Y'all comment, talk to them, and you can take requests on demand.
Why don't you let us write a song on live? Bring somebody in. Tell them to. It doesn't matter what genre song they want.
Tap in, y'all.
Hit us up.
I would love to see that. Just go live
and let us write you one on live. It's all good.
Write one and shoot. Yeah. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, do it.
So, another thing I wanted to mention to you is let's get back to one of the questions I have asked you. So, out of all the songs that you have here on Love at the Gas Station, what's your favorite one to perform, you think?
Well, we've only really performed Love at the Gas Station off Love at the Gas Station. Right. On tour is where you're going to get that. If you're asking what song we love to perform, the only one that we know is Love at the Gas Station because that's the one that we got so much response for that we actually added it to our set.
Right. Okay.
But the song that I love the most is Soul. It's S.O.U.L. And it stands for that one there. It stands for Sold on Unconditional Love. And it's just I'll let you explain because you're a little bit more. He's better at explaining the stories.
It makes it easier. Let's just say also, what's your favorite song to perform out of all your songs together as Lyrical Minds?
Probably I Say Hella.
Hella?
Yeah.
Hella. People like that one.
Oh man.
What you think?
I still think Love at the Gas Station.
I mean, people go crazy for Love at the Gas Station.
Yeah.
So it's a feeling like when we were performing Love at the Gas Station, I'm like dancing and sweating by the end of the song because people are so into it that it's crazy.
I can see that.
Like we were at our friend Lady Red. I don't know if you know who she is, but shout out to Lady Red. She does the LRC community events out in Stockton.
Oh, okay.
And so she had us out there and we did Love at the Gas Station. and people started dancing. There's one guy in particular, he started dancing. He just changed the whole vibration of the energy of the show because he was just getting it.
You don't have to give me that. I'm gonna go ahead and follow her. Maybe she'll follow me back. I want to see
she definitely
the lady.
will.
Yeah, I want to like to probably put on people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
She definitely will.
Yeah, definitely I like that.
Good people. Shout out to you, Lady Red.
Yeah, Lady Red. Definitely follow you. Hope you'll follow me back. Okay, another question.
You sounded like you came from the heavens when you did that.
It is for the people.
Okay, this is more for Money T, but this is for actually both y'all.
Okay.
In the mainstream,
Ooh, snap.
top 3 producers. Go.
Rick Rock, Timberland, Dr. Dre.
You? Top 3 producers. Let's say
Rick Rock.
Okay.
Money T, the Truth.
Hey.
Ooh.
Timberland.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But I love so many. Scott Storch.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many. Missy Elliott.
Oh.
Okay, so if you guys were being offered to sign a major label deal, with all the bad things you heard about major labels, what's one thing you would change if you had the power to change it?
Owning our masters. Actually, we wouldn't even take a deal unless it was a label deal. That's what we're shopping for right now. We want to be our own A&Rs and go or develop artists with our songwriting and beat making capability and put on the next one that really got it.
And videography capability and.
But I mean, I don't necessarily want to do all that. I just I want a label deal.
Oh, yeah.
You want a label deal. You don't want
what?
So what if they came with you with just a distribution deal?
I would take it if the numbers made sense.
If the numbers made sense.
Okay. That makes sense. If the numbers make sense.
Because we know what that's all about.
A couple of deals that just haven't made sense. They haven't made sense for what we can bring to the table.
Okay, so what's been your biggest challenge in your music career? The number one biggest challenge, but you're working on it.
It's just the way that things change. 5 years ago, it was so much different than it is now. Now it's a social media. You really have to be a content creator and push your line that way. So it's just the changes. Right when we got good at the old way, it changed. So I think that MCI, the telephone company, it stands for many changes instantly. I think that you have to have the mindset of many changes instantly and be ready to maneuver through whatever. And if nothing showed you that, COVID should have showed us that.
Oh, yeah.
That you have to be able to maneuver and come back. And that's the one situation where they say jack of all trades, master of nothing. But if I would have lost my job in COVID, I would have survived. Does that make sense?
Wait, say that one more time for the people in the back.
If I would have lost my job during COVID, I'm a nurse, so I didn't lose my job. Okay. It was in full demand, right? But if I had I would have been able to survive because I know how to shoot videos, I know how to make beats, I know how to. I know how to cook. Damn
man.
It's just like survival tactic. Your survival instincts come out, and so it's just like COVID showed a lot of people how to survive.
It sure did. If you don't know
even mentally.
Yeah.
How to survive. We created this whole we created concerts via what you're doing right now, right? We even did a couple of them, and people were tuned in, and so we had to learn how to entertain. Netflix had all the movies, right?
Yep.
So it was just it shifted. So
it sure did.
I say music is going to shift. It's going to come back because right now where music is, I'm not necessarily a fan.
Right.
But I feel a shift coming.
Oh yeah.
So I'm happy about that.
It is.
And so you just got to be many changes instantly. You just got to be able to move with it, and you have to understand that you are the brand. You have to make people fall in love with Money T. You have to make people fall in love with Lyrical Minds, because once they do that, then they're going to buy whatever it is you're selling.
Right.
So if they fall in love with you and you just happen to be dope, you're winning.
Yeah, you definitely got a serious fan over here.
Oh, I appreciate it.
I'm pretty sure they got some more coming.
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate it.
So for those people out there who, well, let's go. Let's Money T question.
Okay.
Both of y'all.
Oh, for sure.
So for those artists out there who's looking for a new beat, and they want to get in contact with Money T because they heard the love with the gas. No question. There ain't no way she's making them beats. If she is, shoot me her line. Where can they go get the beats from? I'm on social media, so everything is it's Money T Beats for my beats. So I would just say Money T Beats. I'm on IG with Money T Beats. I'm on Facebook with Money T Beats. And Money T Beats is when I'm working in beat mode. I'm separate than Money T, The Truth, and Lyrical Minds and all that. Just really going hard on your beats. So I'd like to shout out Miss Maya Love, because she just gave me the opportunity to work on her next banger, and it's a banger. I'm telling you, Maya Love.
Yeah. So, and shout out to Katie McGee, because she puts so many people on, right? But then people go on these shows and they don't shout her out. So I don't ever want that to happen when it comes to us.
Yeah.
So she's been instrumental on getting us on TV. Actually, she's one of the first MCs, like hosting thing. She hosted our biggest shows back in the day when she was starting out, and showed us mad love. So if you guys don't know about Mickey, she says with the 70s, get to know her. She has her radio show on 360 Radio. She has that on Mondays. You know what I mean? So tap in, purchase yourself an interview, because she's connected. No pun intended. Her show is called Connected Radio. She's connected, and she really cares and puts on for not just the people in this city, but from here to the Bay to Seattle to Texas, where she's from, she puts on, and she shows up. I mean,
it's
shows
never
up.
been an artist that McGee believed in that she didn't attempt to do something for.
Right.
Yeah. So all these podcasts, all these platforms, show McGee some love. Have her come on here. You know,
man, I would love. That's what I wanted to say. That's a dream guest.
Okay.
That is a dream. I don't know how anybody can make that happen. I would love that to happen to Mickey. That have you on the Support Cha Boi podcast. I feel like I would be on another level just in her presence on this podcast.
She's a dope individual.
Yes.
I mean, as far as like my son comes in and he loves her so much, she says, "Why don't you co-host with me?" And my son is slightly autistic, and so we try to put him in position to be okay in the event that we're no longer here. Because the world is really cruel when you have something different, when you have an obstacle, people don't treat you kind.
Right.
People like McGee, Max 17 have really been kind to him and pushed his clothesline. So so I rock with McGee, and whatever I'm a part of, she without even having to ask or an invite, she's got that.
Shout out Mickey, man. Yeah, Mickey, I would love to make this happen. Be on the Support Cha Boi podcast.
Love you, sister.
Dream guest right there. All right, so for those people out there who like, hey, like I love these guys, but I don't know, I'm on Instagram following them, following Support Cha Boi, but where are they? Are they at Lyrical Minds? Is it with a K? Is it with a C? Where can I find them on Instagram, and what is that at?
So it's at Lyrical Minds. So lyrical spelled with the K because we want you to be able to find us.
Right.
So Lyrical Minds Music on IG. And reach out. If you reach out, we'll reach out. You follow, we'll follow. And you have something going, we'll tap in. So just know that I make my services available to all of the people I consider my family. And if you rock with me and I consider you family, I rock with you.
Love to hear it, man. Love to hear it. So,
bro, I gotta, on that note, I gotta go back to the question when you said, what's the hardest thing you've been through in music, right?
Yeah.
And it's just that so many people that we've showed so much love to have not reciprocated, and it's hard to understand that you got a heart the size of Texas, and you just are a good person, and sometimes people will intentionally enter your life to try to dim your spirit.
Oh yeah.
And so I'd say that's happened a lot in music, and that's another reason why. And then there were two, right? And then there were two.
Right. But hey, every experience has been a learning experience, and even a lot of the people that we might not necessarily do music, I still have a certain love, and I've learned and I've grown from those, and we're not perfect people either. Right. I've had my moments where I've just cut everybody off, and I didn't even have a good reason for it, but we're human. We live, we learn, we grow.
So I'm going to ask you the biggest and the most hardest question to ask. Well, then I'm going to ask the people who are watching live the hardest question. So the first biggest question to ask you guys is...
He done dropped a sound effect on us, y'all.
Is there a chance that I can get Lyrical Minds back on the podcast?
Oh, for sure. We locked in.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
That was a slam dunk, man. I thought that was going to be a hard question. That's a slam dunk, brother.
Lock in. Also, shout out to Hennessy and Doe the Unknown at Top Shelf Radio on Tuesdays.
So dope.
They're taking submissions of songs. So I mean, go there, donate to their podcast, donate to Support Cha Boi Podcast.
Appreciate that.
Donate to All In Radio in the Bay Area, Oakland.
Do the same thing and
shout out to Unc.
Get to the same place. We're just taking different routes.
Instagram. For those people who didn't hear you the first time, individual Instagrams, go ahead and give it to them.
Okay, it's Money T the Truth or Money T Beats at any platform. So that's on actually on Facebook. I'm just T-Car. T with two E's. C-A-R-R.
Facebook, Cali Creole. Instagram.
We're gonna get that Cali Creole.
Cali Creole, CALICREOLE, and then on Instagram it is Cali Creole Music.
Right. So and write me one is write.me.1.
So if you or anybody you know
needs a hit song,
hit us up
and let us write you one.
Yeah, I love it. Well, you guys, I want to thank you guys for coming to Support Cha Boi Podcast.